What's going on out here? 4040 reading the mail.
Hello, 4040. If you can hear a 121, 4040, 121, Alley Cat, Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah, hello, 121. I hear you. No problem, man. I hear you out there. No problem there, Roger.
On the radio. Check, rascal. Your hard fellow to get a hold of. I heard you talking to Crazy Crow earlier, and I tried to jump in there, but boy golly, Mother Nature wouldn't let me through. Boy, 4040, that's a clean-sounding station you got coming out here in Little Rock.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Oh, Crazy Crow. I know if I lived in Arkansas and Crazy Crow lived anywhere near me, I wouldn't try to key on that man. He's a bad man. I'm glad he don't live out here. But hell, 121, I appreciate the radio check, man. Appreciate the radio check.
Hey, 4040, we're fixing to put the same thing in our truck what he's got in his. As a matter of fact, I called him up for some input on it the other day. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger on that. But he running that quad. He's got that quad antenna, man. Dude, that's hard to beat there on that base. But yeah, I've been knowing old Crazy Crow for a long time, man. And when I was talking to him, I was Watergating him. So you can go back and listen to that Watergate and see if you slid in there at all. But for the most part, man, old Crazy Crow, he's just one bad kind of bigger.
Yeah, Roger. Well, y'all are some of them big bad boys. I'm just one of these little poor old hillbillies in the hill with this little old 4-element Joe gun. Just trying to get out and do our natural born thing, Roger.
Hey, I hear you, man. I hear you. It's all, you know what? 90% of your system's your antenna, man. Just need to get a bigger antenna. More gain. Bigger beam, more gain. Them Joe guns, I'm not really, I'm not a big Joe Guns fan, but I know a few people like them, man.
Talking on, I didn't. Well, it still talks, but like you said, it ain't got the gain of some of them bigger antennas. But you know, we ain't trying to be channel master. We're just trying to say howdy to our neighbors. Go ahead.
Hey, I hear you, man. Well, I'm talking on a little 4-element Mako, but you know, I stretch it out a little bit. I'm actually getting ready to go 10 more feet. Stretch a little bit more. Just try to get another 10 more feet out of it. But yeah, man, I believe in stretching that boom out and getting you a little more gain, you know. But like you said, man, I'm not out here to beat no one up, but, you know, somebody gets in my way. Hey, I'm barefoot too, man. I'm talking on the 20-watt radio. I got to get the dead key turned down in this radio a little bit, and then I can run my amp.
Yeah, Roger. Well, that's what blows me away is when I heard you talking earlier about running 20 watts, and you're coming through like an AM station on the radio, and it's just that crystal clear, and it's like no pain, no strain, one bit at all. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger on that. Well, you know, you build your antenna, man. Your antenna. Your antenna is what's getting you there. It's not your watts. It's your antenna. You know what I mean? Watts are for talking out of your conditions. But your antennas, you know, your antenna is the big thing. It really is. It's the difference between a mud duck and a superstar, man. It's all about the antenna. Then, like I said, man, when I get my watts hooked up here, ooh, doggy. Then you're gonna see some big numbers coming. I'm talking about some big numbers.
Yeah, Roger that. Well, I kind of live down in a little city about 55 miles north of Little Rock, so I don't have a whole lot of turning room because all these trees in the backyard. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of turning room too, man. I'm gonna be running into the power poles and smacking trees, but I'm just gonna point it east, man. I just won't be able to turn it, that's all. I'll just take the rotor off and just keep it pointed east. But yeah, my girl, man, she from Conway, Arkansas there, Roger?
Yeah, Roger that. Yeah, we know exactly where it is. That old Crazy Crow, he's around BB, which he ain't but a holler away from me. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Roger on that, man. Yeah, I went out there when she was living out there and visited her a few times. Went out there a couple times out there, that Conway. That's a small little town, man. Out in some old backwoods roads. And, man, I'll never forget the lightning out there, man. I'll never forget the lightning. It actually hits the ground out there, man. You actually have lightning that hits the ground. The thunder was so loud it was shaking the whole joint up.
Yeah, Roger on that. Well, I'll tell you what, we're under a tornado advisory right now. The bad thing about Arkansas, though, is anytime you got thunder boomers coming in, I got that old storm cellar in the backyard. 9 times out of 10, the hail's on the way, and we're headed down to that storm cellar going.
Roger on that, 121. You know, I was there at there was a little CB shop, man. It was right there by, it was between Conway and I don't know where. I'll only be guessing. But anyway, man, I was talking with the guy there, and he was like, yeah, 3 years ago we had a tornado that went through here. Because it was kind of weird how his building was here, and it was just weird how the building, and he told me, man, his place was standing, but the other 3 places that were there got swooped up in a tornado, man. I was like, oh, damn. Then I looked outside, and you could see the path that went.
Okay, Roger. Well, when I live more up in the hills, like I say, I kind of live down in the city, at the outside of the city. But when I lived up on that hill, I've seen houses as far as just right across the street. And these are some narrow roads. I mean, I'm sure you've seen some narrow roads, but I've seen houses where it didn't hit us, but it hit the house right across the street and just destroyed things. And you're like, man, don't be fooled with Mother Nature.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Mother Nature is just insane. She's definitely insane, man. You turn on the news, you see all the crazy stuff going on. Woo, and it's only going to get worse with this solar cycle, man. It's only going to get worse, man. So just hang on for the ride, man. They telling us we're going to have a major earthquake out here. So, if California falls in the ocean, bro, I probably won't even feel it.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I got a brother that lives right there in La Habra. It's either like y'all are either sitting on shaky ground, something's on fire, or you got this dirty wild on there. The mouse, he kind of knows. So just don't dodge these old tornadoes. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. And believe it or not, we had a tornado. We had a tornado roll through here a couple of weeks ago, man. We were under tornado advisory, and we had one going across the bay there. So that's kind of strange for us because we don't have tornadoes out here. But every 10 years or so, we have a little something go on. And it never caused no damage, but, you know, they enough to scare you.
Yeah, Roger. Well, you can probably talk to that crazy crow because up in his neck of the woods, I've seen, boy, BB one time right there by him, just about the whole town got wiped out by a tornado.
Oh, damn. Well, I remember that one time in, I think, was it Tennessee or one of them states, man, where it wiped out a damn near a whole town.
Yeah. 509, Louisiana, standing by. Go about 3/4 of the way through our state. They did a lot of damage, like about every 10 miles, things were getting destroyed halfway across the state. So, I mean, these rascals, when they come in and the sky starts turning gray and green and pink and red, and it kind of feels like the wrath of God is upon you. Go ahead.
I hear you, bro. You know what I mean? Seems to happen to those big cities, you know. Seems to happen to them places where bad things are going on. You know what I mean? I always tell my wife that. You ever know in San Francisco they have earthquakes and Los Angeles gets flooded. All these bad places get tore up from the floor up. She said, well, what about Arkansas? I said, man, when you sleeping with your sister, The good Lord don't like it.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. You know, my brother picks on me the same way, so we're kind of used to them inbred jokes. Go ahead.
I hear you, man. I hear you. It's all in good fun. Yeah, man. I'd like to. Actually, kind of liked Arkansas, man. Kind of liked Arkansas, man. The people back there, though, it seemed like they was 20 years behind times, though. But that's good, man. I kind of like that. Laid back, countrified.
Oh, man, that's what we are. We may be a little bit behind times, a little bit slow, but we don't worry about things all in the big city, dude. And, you know, when my brother was out here, and we'd be driving down the road, and somebody would wave, and he'd say, "Who's that?" And I'd say, "I don't know. They just wave to you out here." And he's like, "Wow." And we'd drive by somebody, and he'd wave to him, and they'd wave back, and he's like, "Wow, you can't do this in California."
Hell no, man. Good in California, you know, it's sad, really, yeah. People don't even know their neighbors. People don't know the neighbors. You walk down the street, someone's walking the other way, they don't even say hi to you, man. I've been back there where people just, "Oh, how you doing?" You'd be like, "What? What's wrong with you, man? Something ain't right with this guy." He's asking, "How am I doing?"
Yeah, it's more neighborly here where, you know, whenever I was in California, and, you know, it's a shame that you can't make eye contact with somebody without them thinking that you're up to no good, or, you know, they got suspicious minds. But out here, hell, I know my neighbors, I know the mayor, I go to church with the sheriff, and, you know, I mean, it's just small and laid back like that, and that's the way we like it.
I hear that out here, man. You make eye contact with you, a cotton picker want to cut you up, man. A cotton picker want to cut you up saying you disrespecting them. All right, 121. It sounds like Mother Nature's kind of falling out, man. But hey, it was good talking with you, man. A real good talking with you, and you have yourself a beautiful weekend coming up, you and your fine family, man, and a happy Easter to you. A happy Easter to you and your fine family. 121, take care. 4040 out here on the Golden Gate Bridge, out here in the beautiful San Francisco, California. I'll get back with you.
454, 455, where you at there? Mine